Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Split backs here. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order... do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened
there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared, and he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
And the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Alabama! The defense putting points on the board.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woodhead. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. With the catch, it's Briggs. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. They get to him as he throws.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Briggs. At the 45 on its way. Bulldozes his way through. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Here we go. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's caught. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Now improvising. Breaks the tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Offense in a bunch formation. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Right on the money. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The quick out. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They just keep firing. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quickly complete. Nice move to keep running. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Bought a little time. Lets it go. He's got his man. And they'll knock him down. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll use the running game on first and goal.
And he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle them.
Touchdown, Bama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Running into the open space. Still on his feet at the 35. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line. Back to pass on second down. Zings it complete to the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Makes the grab on the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can...
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Got it in the middle. It's Coffee. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes that Alabama offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Alabama pushing the tempo. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man quickly. Fighting off the defender. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Running through contact. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown tie. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. style offense is headed back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They're working that left side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Working on the right. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Akron overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from InfoCision Stadium, these Zips got to be thrilled with this result. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to scramble. Turning it on. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now first and goal. One more snap coming before halftime. From the gun. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got the quick pass. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
On third down, he drops to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Alabama! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
and it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Coffee. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Lot of room to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cal! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead.
35, Cal 24.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now, Paul.
Wide open spaces. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Bama! And the stomping has commenced. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Coffee. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Going right to work up top. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Golden Bears in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Moving out of the pocket. Running to Green. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Oh, he wants it all. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Nice job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Defense in press coverage. Direct snap. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown time.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. The home team is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The Cardinals' offense has run wild today, and these type days, the 3rd-string QB is licking his chops because he knows even he might get some reps. They're trailing by 21 to Ball State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the heat. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Briggs. On the move at the 30. Across the 30. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
And the Golden Bears want to move quickly. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, it goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Look out, he's got room. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Back has it. He breaks a tackle. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns, headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, points,